Okay, Fabio, we're back here. Things are just getting set up here, obviously, for the next game, Italy versus Brazil. We can talk about each of the teams here for a moment. Italy coming into this game, 2 wins, no losses, a tie in the tournament. They've got 17 goals for, 10 against. Brazil coming in with 1 win, 2 losses. They've got 13 goals for, 13 against.
One of the losses did come to the Italians.
That's right. It was a 7-6 loss with 10 seconds to go in the game. So
that's right. And they were appealing it the whole way through and maybe deserved of it too.
It was the first game of the tournament, of course, and this will be the final game of the tournament for old-timers. So Brazil will have their opportunity for revenge in perhaps the biggest game, obviously, of this tournament. So we're going to go down to Joe right now, and we're going to get ready for the introductions of this men's old-timers final.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the old-timers division of the Soccer Spectrum World Cup 2000. We're just about ready to proceed with our old-timers final featuring Team Brazil against Team Italy.
Okay, and while we're waiting for the players to get lined up,
did the Italians bring tambourines?
That's right. You hear the drums in the background.
Drums out there.
I'm going to mention a couple players that we should watch for in this tournament, obviously. For Italy, Berti.
Okay, we're just about ready to proceed with our team introductions.
We'll let this go ahead here first.
And now, beginning with Team Italy, starting at goaltender, number 1, Joe Albo. Number 4, Joe Aiello. Number 20, Jerry Tamilo. Number 5, Rob Del Grosso. Number 11, John Berti. Number 21, Vinny Sartor. Number 3, Tony Pesce. Number 14, Mario Silvari. Number 17, Sal Infantino. Number 15, Enzo Adamo. Number 10, Jerry Lamonaco. And coaching Italy, Alex Cianni and Larry Mandarano.
That is Team Italy.
And a sharp bunch of that.
And now introducing
their opponents.
Team Brazil. At goalkeeper, number 1, Geraldo Workington.
Nice to see him running in.
Number 10, Walter Kasdorf. Number 8, Reynaldo Matias.
Here's the atmosphere we talked about, Fabio.
Number 3, Sig Fast. Number 5, Rudy Schartner. Number 11, Victor Demata.
This place is packed.
Number 18, Victor Neudorf. Number 4, Ralph Sherwinski. Number 15, John Kasdorf. Number 6, Jose Paulo. Number 7, Hans Thiessen. Number 17, Jeff Gottfredson. Number 20, Jack Chong. And number 16, Amandio Cenero.
That is Team Brazil.
Cenero, one of the imports for this.
Our referee for tonight's game, Mr. Frank Major.
Frank Major, he has major experience.
Yeah.
There he comes.
He's got his work cut out for him tonight. 2 teams that are going to be running out soccer.
Now, if you will please rise for the Canadian national anthem sung by Carrie Heffer.
Let's hear the second rendition by Carrie Heffer. She did a great job on the first. Here goes the second.
Pressure's on.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Well, amidst a packed crowd here at Soccer Spectrum, game 2 of the evening about to begin. Team Brazil versus Team Italy in the men old-timer final. Fabio, a couple players to watch here. For Italy, obviously John Berti, he leads the tournament with 13 goals. Tony Pesci with 4 goals. On the other hand, Brazil has Ralph Schwarinski, he has 7 goals. Victor Demata with 6 goals. So both of these teams have the guys that can put the ball in the net, so it should be a great matchup. Remember, it's the second time they've met. The first one amidst controversy, Brazil lost in the last 10 seconds, a 7-6 loss to Italy. So if this game is anything like that one, we're in for a doozy for the rest of the way.
And it is a packed house. You're lucky to be home watching this live on Shaw TV because there's not an empty seat in the house. You can see a little close-up here. This is our short corner here. Normally it's empty, and today just swarming with fans
everywhere. If you want to know how these teams got here, let's give you a little breakdown of that as well. Italy en route to the finals. In the quarterfinals, beat UK impressively 14-1. Then in their last match, they knocked off Poland by a score of 4-3 in the semifinals just 2 nights ago. On the other hand, Brazil, who were 1-2-0 in the tournament, knocked off Chile in the quarterfinals by a 7-1 score, also a impressive victory. They snuck by in the semifinals 2 nights ago Romania with a 6-5 victory. Romania was 2-0-1 going into that game, the same record that Italy had in this tournament. So they've beaten a team of similar quality, if you want to say that, in Romania. So this should be an absolutely fantastic matchup between Italy and Brazil here tonight. Frank Major getting his jacket off. Looks like these teams are just about ready to go. The crowd is definitely ready to go. It's going to be an exciting match. Remember, after this one, we're not trying to say this one's anything but over. It isn't. We're getting ready to get started. But at approximately 9 o'clock tonight, Greece will defend their men's open final versus an undefeated Caribbean side. So it's going to get even better as the night goes on tonight. So
we're in store for a couple hours of outstanding soccer. These teams want to get at it right away. You can see that the Brazilians lined up, jumped around earlier just like the Portuguese team did, and they're fired up. They want to go at it. This Italy side, mainly made up of a lot of Sorrento's players, so they know what they're capable of doing here. They're on the field here, ready to go. Joe Alba getting warmed up in the pipes.
Shaw TV's got it here for you tonight. All these matchups, they had it last night as well. It's been just a fascinating tournament. Just all the dynamics that go on in watching these matches come to an end. Joe's down in the corner now.
How does it feel? I noticed we just had to squeeze you into the cheap seats. If there is a cheap seat now.
Euchre. We can't hear Joe right now.
And you said Bradshaw. You were saying you were Bradshaw. I don't know if Bradshaw gets seats like that. We dumped you into the corner.
I don't know, but I get paid more than him, so that's that I'll take it.
Joe, there I am. See him here on camera. We'll see him in a second. He's in the Bob Euchre zone, just hanging out.
Oh,
remember, be careful.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it over here. This is going to be a great game. If someone, I'm a little bit out of the way here, but don't let that stop you from bringing me food over here. I am hungry.
Be careful what you say because Joe's sneaking around. He'll hear you. 2 25-minute halves. If it should be tied, we'll go to a sudden death overtime. The golden goal rule will apply for 5 minutes. If it's still tied, we'll have shootouts. Brazil in yellow going from your TV sets left to right. Italy in your TV sets right to left in blue. Fabio Capone, take this.
We saw Joe nestling in there. You do the same at home. It's going to be a dandy. Albo collects that one, rolls it off for Adamo. Adamo making a run on the left side, trying to play it up for Berti. A noticeable name defensively for the Brazilians is number 3, Fast. He throws it onto the far side for Schwarinski. Schwarinski looking for an opening. Both teams feeling each other out early on. John Berti with a quick poke check there. Nothing came. All the way back for Chong. Fast with the ball, throws it in the corner for Demata. Demata looking for a bit of support. He's got his back to goal. Throws it onto the far side for Schwarinski. Shurinsky pushed off the ball by Aiello. Aiello looking for a bit of support. All the way back for Sarder. Sarder onto the far side for Adamo. The 2 forwards for the Italian side switching it up. Del Grosso throws a nice pass onto the foot of Aiello. That bounces over his foot into the far corner, being watched closely by Chong. Here's Aiello with the ball off the foot of Kazar. Kicked up and out of play.
And it was off the roof there as both teams just getting used to each other and seeing what their game plans are.
Cheeky little flick into the box there by Sarder. Misplayed by Adamo. Shurinsky gives it up to Berti. Berti with the ball. Plays it in for Aiello with a quick shot. It's a goal! Workington unexpectedly takes the crack. Jumps across the box. Fingers too short for that one, and it rolls right into the corner. What a great goal!
Minute and a half in. Berti setting up Aiello, right foot. You see the sprawling attempt at the save. Aiello with the big time finish.
Scored by number 23, Joe Aiello.
Early goal by Italy.
Here's Shurinsky coming the other way. That one's blocked by a couple of defenders on the Italian side, and then kicked up and out of play by Rob Del Grosso. What a great early goal by Aiello. Unexpected. You see that he was marked there. Got the foot away. Nice feed. Slots it in front. Chong with a great opportunity. That one's blocked by elbow. Sarder got a foot on it. Del Grosso with the lead pass for Adamo. He's got Berti asking for it. That ball played off the boards. Demata has to move it quickly. Aiello, the goal scorer, rubs him out. All the way back for Sarder. Up for Aiello. Aiello trying to feed Adamo. That one's blocked off by Fast. Thrown onto the far side for Shurinsky. Shurinsky with the ball. Gets around Berti. Demata misplays that one. Berti trying to get a foot on that one. Is back into the defensive zone of the Italians. Aiello.
Very early on. Italy now. You can see they're definitely the attack-minded team.
Here's Berti stepping over the ball. Being watched closely by Chong. Chong's got his mitts all over and the play continues. Frank Major makes notice of that one. All the way back forward. His elbow out of his goal. Leaves that for Sarder. Started with room in the back, chips it onto the far side, and he's got a potent left foot that he'll be using quite often this match. Trying to find Berti. He does battle with Chong. That ball left for Shurinsky. Now John Berti coming off for a line change. Sarder cuts that play off. Amandio Siniero intercepts that one. It's a 2-on-1. Laid off for Newdorf. Looking for the return pass with Siniero. Cut off by elbow. Here's Pesce coming the other way.
Not the finish Brazil looked for there. Not the finish that Brazil was looking for. A weak shot at goal on that 2-on-1 opportunity.
Sarder with the ball. Plays a square ball onto the foot of Del Grosso. Pesce asking for it, opening himself up on this near left side. Sarder with it. Throws it into the corner for Pesce. That one takes a funny bounce. Stays in play. Pesce with the ball. Lamonaco giving him support. Sorry, that was Tamilo. Sarder onto the far side for Lamonaco. Here's Lamonaco with it, trying to turn it around. His player, Paolo. Shurinsky into the middle for Siniero. Siniero turns upfield. And when he gets control of the ball, he can move in a hurry. Here he goes, Siniero with the ball. A shot! Blocked in front by Pesce. Elbow gets his hands on that one.
Oh.
He rolls it out. He just stepped outside the 18. I guess that's why you're saying, whoa.
Whoa, it looked like our goaltender, their elbow, stepped outside his 18-yard box with his hands on the ball.
That was right in front of me, guys. He was over about 13 inches by my view from here.
Here comes Tamilo the other way. He's got an opening, waiting for some support. The speedy Berti jumping into the leg. That one swings past his leg. Adamo trying to get a foot on that one. Berti stepping over the ball, being watched closely by Newdorf.
If you're Brazil, you don't want to give Berti that many chances running into the slot. He'll bury him on you.
Here's Newdorf into the middle for Siniero. Shurinsky making an overlapping run, the cheeky back heel. Good job by Sal Infantino to push Amandio Siniero off the ball.
Siniero wanted the call from Frank Major. Of course, he did not get it there. He felt he was held on that play.
High pace, end-to-end soccer here.
Just 20 minutes remaining now, so 5 minutes gone. It's been an exciting start to this game.
Aiello up for Berti. Berti turns, takes a shot. That's blocked in front by Paolo. That one played up the line. Enzo Adamo trying to get it around one man, then he's brought down by Kasdorf. Elbow out of his goal. Sarder asking for it, trying to suck Demata out of his position. Aiello moving into the middle. Now Demata forced to keep a close eye on Sarder. You can't afford to let him get that left foot away. Here's Elbow with the ball. Aiello Aiello, and now the Italians trying to set the pace here. Sarter. Elbow. Elbow. Close on that one. Tamilo gets to it. Being watched by Matias. Gives it up to Kasdorf. Beats it with the ball, trying to feed Demata. Kasdorf jumping into the play. There's a strong left foot by Sarter. Sarter trying to create some space. Berti just behind him. Rebound. That one off the plexi. Knocked out of danger. Onto the foot of Kasdorf. Adamo getting a foot on that one. Poke decent at the last minute. Here comes Adamo, the speedy Gonzalez himself. Trying to get around Paolo. Can't do so.
Speedy Gonzalez, you said.
Well, he's about the same height. Here's Kasdorf with it. Demata collects, looking to turn. Fine defending by the Italians. Didn't give him a chance to do so. Adamo gets around Kasdorf. He's just buzzing away out there. Then he jumps over and Warkins in.
Great action.
Kasdorf with the ball, thrown onto the far side for Demata. Demata with a lot of room. Steps it across center half. Looking for some support. Can't get around Aiello. It falls onto the foot of Kasdorf. Kasdorf waiting for an opening.
He's being jockeyed there.
Paolo asks for it. Kasdorf waiting for the return pass. Miscommunication by the Italians. Sarter jumping back. Does a fine job to defend there. Pesce with a lot of room. Here's Pesce setting up a 3-on-2. He's got Lamonaco asking for it. Drops it off for Mario Silvari. Silvari can't get around Matias. That ball played out for Kasdorf. Good job by Silvari to get back in a hurry. Break that play up. Lamonaco and Sarter play the 1-2. It goes onto the foot of Del Grosso.
Sarter back there for Italy will be a steadying influence for that team. He's got experience, and you can see it early on even. He's the guy that's going to be their main force back at the defending position.
The Brazilian player brought down. I don't know how some of these Italian guys do it. I can't believe they're not as tired as they are. Armando Sonero did play with the Portuguese side. He's been playing in 2 divisions. But Vinny Sarter, Rob Del Grosso, John Berti, Enzo Adamo, they all played in the Open too for Italy A. And I don't know how they find the energy to do it, but they're doing it here today, and they're going to have their work cut out for them. They are leading this one 1-0 with 17 minutes remaining at the end of the first.
I can tell you how they got the energy. They've eaten, not like us.
That's right. That's it. Good pass of a jewel will get you going. That shot right up here in the camera area.
Ball up into the camera, into the gondola almost.
And guys, I could tell you down here, it is intense.
Here comes the Italians at the 3-on-1 being led by Berti. Drop pass for Sarter, back for Berti,
Berti and Sartor, I'll tell you, that was the setup there, back and forth. Berti breaking down the left wing. You'll see it here on the replay. But John Berti with the excellent finish. We told you, if he gets those opportunities, he will bury them. Right foot strike inside the post. 2-0 Italy. 16 minutes.
I believe that was John Berti, but nonetheless, Sarter has to be given some credit.
I'm sure there'll be a correction on that announcement there. John Berti most definitely did get the goal with just under 16 minutes to go in the first half. Italy with their 2-0 lead.
Fast into the middle for Chong. Chong the lead pass for Sonero. Sonero trying to hold it up. He's muscled out by Del Grosso. Sarter stepping over the ball. Off the backside of Armando Sonero. They're appealing for a handball. None came. Demata breaks a few tackles. Brings it back into his own zone. Now plays it into the middle for Chong. Chong looking to turn, being jockeyed well by Lamonaco. Demata. Still Demata. Rubbed up by Lamonaco. Lamonaco keeping close side Demata. He's forced to throw it into the far side for Sherwinski. Demata trying to get around Berti. Sherwinski up for Sonero. Nice little turn. The scissor kick there. That one's blocked in front. And it goes wide of the goal. John Berti. And there we get our first yellow card.
Yeah, John Berti displaying his speed. Brazil did not want to allow him to break down the left wing. And then we're going to see what happens. The foul there, and watch Berti get taken down, jersey and all. And that'll be the reason for the 2-minute power play for Italy. Good call by Frank
No
Major.
disputing that one. That was an obvious foul there by Sonero.
Absolutely.
Aiello, Lamonaco, Sarter, Tamilo, and Berti sent out for this power play. Lamonaco making an overlapping run, plays the boards. Couldn't collect on his own carom there. Shurinsky with it. Stepping over the ball, leaves it for Kasdorf. Kasdorf making a square run. They play the 1-2. Chong gets a shot away. Not a good one. It goes into the hands of Aiello. He's quick to release it onto the foot of Sarter.
That was a good opportunity for Brazil, playing a man down.
Good anticipation by Chong. He brings down Berti. They get another whistle just outside the box. This could be dangerous when you got a guy like Vinny Sarter setting it up for you.
Berti holding his right knee. John Berti's been very fortunate throughout his career, never to sustain major injuries, and he's always kept himself very, very healthy and fit. And we're seeing that, although he's in the Old Timers tournament, he was also in the other tournament as well, the Open. And now a provincial coach as well with the U15s, now trying to pass his experiences on to the younger fellow.
Oh, what a firecracker by Tamilo there, Jerry Tamilo. Now he's limping off here. He's got to move quickly. He's got to watch Sherwinski. It looks like he's going to be looking for a line change. He's sticking the play. He told me prior to this match that he was nursing his groin. It was hurting him a bit. He said he was going to do a little bit of hot tub, rub it up, and get some bandages on it. I don't know if it's bandaged up, but you can sure see that it's bothering him. But on that last shot, it was hard to tell. What a firecracker of a shot.
Could be a big penalty kill for Brazil. They do not want to give up the third goal here. 20 seconds to go in the Italy power play.
Sherwinski can't get around Aiello. Sarter gets a foot on it, throws it into the corner. Sarter again to lead, pass for Berti. He's got Enzo Adamo waiting in the middle. Here's Berti off the ball, takes it to himself, and knocked away at the last minute by the Brazilian defense.
That'll kill off the penalty for Brazil. 2-on-1.
Berti comes up for a line change, leaves Sanero all alone, coming out of the box, empty net shot. Oh, what a fantastic play by Tamilo, getting a foot up for that one and saving the day. Sanero still with it. Still Sanero, another shot. That one just streaks wide of the goal.
Great pressure by Brazil and a great stop by the Italian defender.
Sherwinski with another shot. Aiello moves it up quickly for Enzo Adamo. Adamo's got LaMonaco in the middle. Adamo trying to take his man one-on-one. A shot from long range by LaMonaco. That one's up and out of play.
Unbelievable action, guys, down here. Maybe Mandio Scenario trying to do a little too much there, but it's been a great, great action.
Off the line by Camilo, or this game was 2-1.
Sarter throws it up for LaMonaco, and the drums play on for the Brazilians. LaMonaco with the ball, gives it up for Kasdorf. Paolo jumping into the action. Here's Matias. He's got a bit of room to work with on this near side. Matias with the ball. Takes a shot. Sanero lets that ride past him. He's appealing for a call as Del Grosso's all over him. Sarter gets away with one. The play continues as he's given the advantage. LaMonaco with a tricky little drop pass for Pesce. Pesce with a burst of speed off the glass. Brought down. Warkington has to play with his feet as his back pass by Matias. Paolo with it. Nice little touch by LaMonaco there.
LaMonaco, great job there of setting up that quick opportunity. Little touchback pass. Frank Major letting these teams try and play.
Sherwinski with it. Joe, I see somebody coming onto the field area with a bag of goodies. It could be food.
Getting excited.
Getting excited. Paulo with a shot. Look at that reaction. Oh, fantastic save by Joe Aiello.
Aiello comes up huge for Italy there as we're seeing Brazil start to get some excellent opportunities. Look at the rebound right there. Great stop. Still 2-0 Italy.
And just on the sidelines here, I see the manager of All Stars Sports Cafe coming with some goodies. That's more exciting than the game.
Here's Kasdorf with the ball. He brings it across half. Matias putting himself in a goal-scoring position. Poke check. Here comes Del Grosso. Adamo leaves up for Del Grosso. Del Grosso finding himself in an unusual position in an offensive role. Puts that into the hands of Warkington. He has to trot back in a hurry. Here comes Demata. They come another way. 2-on-1. Demata with a shot. Another big save by Aiello. Here's a chance for Newdorf, and Newdorf shoots that one wide. It is food. It is food, Joe. It is food.
God bless.
Oh my God, Joe leaves the euchre zone. He's a bulldog. He's up in the
crowd here.
Okay.
We'll get to it in a bit.
If you hear a buzzing sound and the screen goes blue, you know we're just taking a quick break.
Here's Sarter with it. No time to break here. Mesher with some room on that far side. He wants to set up a shot. Takes that. That one's blocked in front by Paolo, and it goes up and out of play.
10 minutes to go here in the first half. Brazil getting some great opportunities. Italy, however, have been fortunate to maintain their 2-0 lead to this point now.
Demata looking for the counter-attack, plays it up the board, throws it into the corner for Newdorf. The ball stays in play. Newdorf gets to it in a hurry. He's being watched closely by Sarter. Kasdorf giving a bit of support. Kasdorf takes a look at goal, plays it up the board. Newdorf collects. Trying to feed it back to Kasdorf. Sartor does a fine job to read that one. Breaks up the play, putting it onto the foot of Albo. Albo looking upfield, and he's content to just dump it the distance. That's 3 lines. The 3 lines calls wasn't made.
Was not.
Paulo with it. Laid out for Demata. Here's the feed through the middle. Miscommunication in the back between Imatino and Vinny Sartor. Nonetheless, they do get it out of their zone. Amandio Sonero stepping onto that. Nice little head pick, the shot. Off in front. Albo reacts quickly again. Throws it up for Tamilo.
This game has turned around since Brazil killed off that 2-minute penalty. They've had several great opportunities since then.
Aiello throws it onto the far side for Berti. Berti does well. Keep that ball in play. Demata, Amandio Sonero behind the defender. Sonero waits for it. Watches Aiello. Sonero with a quick little head fake. Good job by Aiello. Here comes John Berti the other way. Takes a look at goal. Shot. Rebound. Workington. Good job by him. Good reaction. Doesn't throw up the gloves as that was a back pass. Gets ahead on it.
John Berti did a great job, though. He brought that ball up the middle, had a good strike at goal. Here you'll see the replay coming backwards, but John Berti, left foot. But a goal the other way!
He just missed it. The Brazilians get him behind. The Italian defense, miscommunication once again on the back. The quick shot. And you can hear the drums and pandemonium from the Brazilian side. I believe that was Amandio Sonero that got that one past Joe Elbow.
You know, it's a matter of time. You see the Brazilians going crazy in the stands. They had several opportunities in the last 7 or 8 minutes, unable to score, but finally catch a break. They pulled to within 1 now, 2-1 with just under 8 minutes to go in the first half.
And it was Amandio Sonero.
Oh, you knew that if there was a goal for Brazil that was about to happen, it would be from his foot.
Huge pickup for the Brazilian side. Del Grosso gets up for that one. Del Grosso well rested as he was given a red card in his open match, and now playing in this one, he had to sit out a game in his old-timers match in the last one there. Here's Sartor with the ball. Sartor brings it down, flicks it into the middle for Aiello. Aiello brings it down, looking to turn, has Sartor to his left. Lays it up for Sartor. Fast gets there in a hurry. There's Tamilo, the quick turn. Berti setting it up, shot. That one just up and over the bar. Sartor brings it down, looking for a bit of support. Quick release by both Tamilo and Berti. They're a threat up front. Here comes the goal scorer, Sonero the other way for the Brazilians. He's got Demata waiting for it. Still Sonero, a shot. Redirected. Demata scores! Demata with another one. Huge goal.
This game's tied, Sonero. You know, when there's a goal, he'll be around somewhere. And with 6:45 to go in this first half, it's now tied. Look at the rebound. Come off the boards, and then left-footed strike back of the net. It's tied at 2. Joe, it's all at your end.
Unbelievable action down here.
Second goal, scorer number 11, Victor Demata.
Amandio Sonero certainly the key right now to the Brazilian success with a goal and an assist here. And very smart player, you can see, and Italy is going to have to watch him very closely.
Rob Del Grosso with the ball. Looking upfield, and the Brazilians setting the tempo. They're sitting back now. 2 surprising goals got the Italians back on their heels. And now the Brazilians come the other way. Sherwinski looking for another one. Onto the foot of Kasdorf. Sherwinski brought down. Here's Kasdorf trying to get around Del Grosso. The shot! Off the ball, rebound! Oh, good job by DePescia to get a foot on that one. Chong from long range. That ball stays in play, brought down by Demata. That's off a body in front. It's a corner kick for the Brazilians.
Guys, it's a shooting gallery over here with Brazil just pouring the pressure on Italy.
Unbelievable. Brazil, since killing out that penalty, as we mentioned earlier, have found their legs. It's 2-2.
Nicely headed down by Chong. The rebound in front. Oh, what a great play by Kasdorf to find the head of Chong. Here comes Chong up the far side, being watched closely by Pescia. Pescia gets back in a hurry, turns upfield. And now it looks like the Italians are content to just dump it the distance.
And Italy, if you are Italy, you have to bear down at this point. They had the 2-0 lead. I know they can obviously feel the momentum swing. Who couldn't? But they need to get things back under control.
Sherwinski and Kasdorf playing the 1-2. Sherwinski, Kasdorf with the shot. That one's blocked in front by Berti. It rolls into the corner for Demata. Demata stepping over the ball, being doubled down now. John Berti with a close eye on his man. Chong jumping into the play off the boards.
Ooh.
Nicely played.
It was a good idea, though.
By Joe Elbow.
And guys, this is what it's all about. End-to-end action, fantastic.
Both
and the
ways.
fans are going nuts in the stands here. And why shouldn't they be? It's action-packed soccer here at Soccer Spectrum. Enzo Damo with the ball. Starter making an overlapping run. Here's Pesha. Starter left all alone on this near side. A shot!
Big save.
That one steered aside by Workington. Starter waiting for a bit of support. Starter stepping over the ball, taking a look at goal. A shot. Workington again gets his fist on that one. Steers it into the corner. Chong leaves that for Sherwinski. Sherwinski putting on the brakes. Plays a square ball across the box. Onto the foot of Kasdorf, and Kasdorf this time dumps it the distance.
4 minutes to go in the first half. What great action. World Cup 2000 here on Shaw TV. Shaw Cable.
Berti.
At Soccer Spectrum. It's been incredible. And look at Brazil now.
It's a 3-on-2 for the Brazilians. Siniero jumping into the play. He's got Kasdorf asking for it. That one just off the post.
Kasdorf was up at the top of the box there, just narrowly missing.
Berti turns. Good job by passing it up on that one.
If you're having fun right now at home, stay tuned, because you know what? This is only the first half. We'll have the second half and then the men's open final. Oh my God!
What was that?
Oh my God!
Don't tell me it's the net again. Don't tell me it's the mesh again. I'll let you know now. Brazil.
Hang on. It's under review. This goal will be under review. It was a corner kick. Frank Major will review this and see whether it touched anybody on the way into the net, because, of course, it's an indirect opportunity, correct?
Yes.
It cannot go straight in. Now, let's take a look at this replay. John Berti will be taking this corner kick. Let's see if we can see this. Now, here it goes. Oh, my goodness. Will we get to see? Did it hit someone? It's a goal.
It's a goal.
It looks like it may have hit someone in the shoulder. It looks like it may have hit someone in the shoulder. I don't know if we'll have another replay angle of that one. That looks like the only angle we'll have on the replay. But it appears...
I don't know how that went in, but it did go in.
I'll tell you, with Brazil and Italy, there's always something that causes some controversy, but I have to believe they're looking at the replay that ball did touch somebody on the way into the net.
I think what the Brazilians were upset about is that they felt it hit the mesh, and that's what lost it to them against the Italians in their last game. There was a goal in the last second that they were appealing, went off the mesh, and they fell short on that one. Here comes Paulo with the ball. Stripped at the last minute by Adama. Falls into the foot of Siniero, looking for the lead pass with Newdorf. Back to Paulo with a cracker off the boards. Pesha collects, and Aiello knocks it the distance. That ball rolls up and out of play.
Boy, that goal for John Berti will be a memorable one if it stands up to be the winner, or for that matter, if it's a one-goal difference at the end for Italy. 3-2 the score. Italy has regained the lead. 1:38 to go in the first half.
And guys, I think Lady Luck's a bit on Italy's side. They won a game in the preliminaries against the same Brazil on a questionable goal, and that one looks like a questionable one as well.
Here comes Siniero, trying to even this one up. He's pulled down. Tamilo with the quick one touch up for Berti. Tamilo jumps into the play. Here comes Tamilo looking for an opening. Still Tamilo. Newdorf following, giving a little shove from behind. Tamilo still with the ball. And he's still favoring that groin. You can see that it's really bothering him, but he doesn't want to be left out of this one. The ball played into the corner for Pesha. Pesha looking to turn. Paulo does a fine job. The jockey, and there's a shot. Rebound. What a great opportunity for Tamilo.
Italy now putting some pressure on. This game's gone back and forth. Joe, maybe you'll catch a word from downstairs at field level as to what happened on that goal. Did it go off a shoulder?
And I didn't even realize that we're down to our last 30 seconds in this first half of action, and an excellent one at that. 3-2 for the Italians. John Berti bringing this ball down. Tamilo making a run into the box, putting himself in a goal-scoring position. John Berti brought down. 20 seconds remaining.
I will be looking into that at halftime.
Here's Berti. He's going to move quickly. 13 seconds left. He's going to try the same play, I think. That played off a body in front. Lamonaco trying to get a piece of this one. Mattia just content to dump it the distance. And that should pretty much do it for a very entertaining first half of action.
What a great first half. Both teams deserve a round of applause, because here at Soccer Spectrum, with one half gone in the men's senior finals of this World Cup, Italy leads Brazil by a score of 3-2. And when we return in just a couple minutes, we'll have the second half of action for you live on Shaw TV.
South Store, 1380 Waverly Street, and our North Store, 725 Kingsbury Avenue, inside the Garden City Community Center, your complete soccer and sports store. And also All-Star Sports Cafe with fine cuisine, takeout and delivery, 1380 Waverly Street, 284 Star, that's 284-7827. Gerald, we got some controversy happening here at field level. We got Kasdorf asking our management team a couple of questions. They don't know if they've got tape of it. I think that's what they're asking for, if we've got it here taped and if we can do a quick replay.
You know, as many times as you look at that, it's going to be hard to pick it up on the replay, but the bottom line is it obviously went off of someone's shoulder. Frank Major must have felt that the ball was redirected in. And the way the ball moved on that one, it very well may have, and we have to assume that it did go off of a player's shoulder to find its way into the back of the net and for it to count. So that's why it's 3-2 Italy. And I think Brazil has to realize they had a great first half. They were down 2-0. They started to dominate the play, controlled much of it throughout the end of the first half rather. And if Brazil can just maintain some of that type of momentum and play the same way in the second half, this is still possibly their match. So Brazil needs to bear down and try to put this one away and get away from the controversy side of it. It's a goal, and there's nothing they can do about it at this point. We're going to take a look at that replay probably again. Brazil's talking about strategy now, which is nice to see. But let's take a look at this replay. You'll see John Berti setting up. Frank Major, our referee, is right on the spot. He's in about as good a position as you possibly can be in. Now John Berti, you see, will come on here and flick the ball with his right foot. There's a defender there, Kasdorf. I don't think it touched him. It may have touched the goaltender's hand. I'm not sure.
Well, you know what? There was no reaction from the fans behind the net either. They didn't even say that it hit the mesh or anything. So I'm assuming that fell right in the back of the net.
I tell you, it would appear there that Brazil feels that it did not touch any one of them. And obviously it did not touch an Italian player. So there's obvious controversy there. We're not going to get it solved other than the fact that our referee, Frank Major, feels that it was touched prior to going to the net. So we'll find out from Joe downstairs what he's learned there at halftime. But as for now, obviously the goal will stand. 3-2, the score, Italy.
While you talk on it, I'll feast on a bit of All-Star Sports Cafe chicken wings. And man, are these dandies. They're getting me fired up. I need some energy. That took all the wind out of me. But we're getting ready for this one. And let's hope that this second half of action starts off just the way the first half ended. Joe Albo is going to be ready for this because the goaltenders are going to have cracks coming left and right.
Well, I'll tell you, they're playing for this World Cup trophy that I have sitting next to me, the ceramic trophy. And
man, get a look at the fans here. I don't know. Yeah. It's absolutely huge here. Absolutely huge. And you see me feasting on a couple of wings, man. These guys are all over me like a couple of hawks.
It's incredible, but we got the World Cup trophy sitting up here. This is what absolutely everybody is playing for in this World Cup tournament, the ceramic World Cup trophy. As I have here, last year's old-timers champions were Poland in 1999 and Greece in 1999 for the Open division. So these teams are playing for it. Joe, what did you learn?
Guys, a little bit of controversy on the other side, but the fans that were standing there say that the ball did touch the mesh. So, as I said, a little bit of luck for Italy.
That's what we were saying here too, Joe, that it didn't seem as though the fans reacted in any way. And I guess, I don't know how that fell in, but it's amazing. Was it not an indirect kick, however, Joe?
I don't believe so.
That's right, it was direct because I think John Berti was pulled down there, if I'm not mistaken.
So the controversy, of course, was that it went off the mesh, which would have meant the ball was out. So
that's right.
Unfortunate for Brazil. They're going to have to bear down, however. That's part of the game. You get some breaks against you once in a while. It's unfortunate that it's happened to them in a final, but they need to continue to play the way they did through much of the first half when they scored the 2 goals to tie the game at 2.
We have all the Greek fans and Caribbean fans now entering the building. It's just swarming with fans now.
So you're aware, Italy still in blue from your TV sets left to right. Brazil in yellow from your sets right to left. 3-2, Italy over Brazil in the second half. 23 minutes, 54 seconds remaining, and Fabio Capone take it away and stop eating those chicken wings.
The building is electric. I'll put the chicken fingers down. Joe, you better make your way up here because they're going fast.
Listen, guys, you better save me somewhere. You know what's going to happen.
They'll be chewing on my chicken legs here. Here's Enzo Adamo with the ball. Trying to get around Paulo. Adamo with the ball. Paulo brings him down, then he in turn is brought down. There's the foul. The referee, Frank Major, makes the whistle. Let's get a look at the replay. Adamo using that extra burst of speed. Unfortunately, he brought down Paulo, and the Brazilians awarded with a free kick. Here's Demata with the ball. The ball drops into the corner. He's being watched closely by Aiello. Drop pass for Kasdorf. He tried to set it up, and Aiello content to just dunk that one up and out of play.
And this is just how I like it. It's packed in here like sardines. Gotta love it.
Here's Workington with the ball. Joe, we don't have any more room to push you any further back. I'm looking at you there, and you're going to end up playing goal pretty soon. We got no more room except for on the field itself. There's a shot by Kasdorf.
I miss this. I've been away too long, traveling, been all over the world, and there's a lot of talent out there all over the world, but let's get back to soccer.
This is what brings you back to Winnipeg. Sarda with the ball onto this near side for Lamonaco. He holds it up. Berti with the quick release. Nicely brought down by Workington. Here comes Sherwinski with the ball.
Berti looking for the hat trick. Berti has 2 goals, and the net has 1. Is the way the fine line might be read at the end, but Berti looking for the hat trick there.
Sarda with a nice pass for Infantino. He in turn lays it off for Tamil. He's stripped of the ball. Here comes Paulo with it. Paulo. Drop back for Kasdorf. Onto the near side for Sherwinski. The return pass onto the foot of Kasdorf. Kasdorf into the middle. That was blocked by John Berti. I'm losing my wind here. Back with a quick shot. It's a goal! It's a goal! It's a goal! Brazil! And the fans are going wild. Wow, this game's tied at 3. Lack of jubilation in the fans. The Brazilian flags waving everywhere. Joe Albo shell-shocked by the quick release. Let's get a look at the replay. John Berti was appealing for a call there. Slick fast jumping into the play. Sets it up at the top of the 18. That splits through the wall. Right in the back of the old onion bag. Not a chance for Albo. It got right under his leg. Screened on the play, and you can see how disappointed he was there. You can see it in his eyes.
Well, I'll tell you right there, less than 4 minutes into the second half, Brazil gets the equalizer they needed. Put everything behind you now, guys, because the rest of the game's ahead of you with 21 minutes to go. This is anybody's final.
Lamonaco and Kasdorf do battle the lead pass for Cinero. He's trying to get around Infantino. Infantino blocks that one, and it's a goal kick for the Italians. Joe Alba with it. Cinero appealing, saying that it should have been a corner kick. Sarder with it. Onto the far wing for the speedy Enzo Adamo. He's got Paulo to beat. Paulo shutting him down. Still Adamo buzzing around in the corner there. He's got Lamonaco waiting for it. Tries to get around Paulo for a second time, and he can't do so. Now he's playing havoc there on Paulo. Fast turns, cracks it into the middle. That one intercepted by Vinny Sarder, and it's kicked up and out of play. Workington out of his goal. Leaves it for Sherwinski. He plays it on to the foot of Kasdorf. Kasdorf forced to play it all the way back for Paulo. Sherwinski asking for it. Brought down in the back. Kasdorf with a shot from long range. He gets ahead on that one. The play continues. Not getting the calls that they're wanting. You can see the frustration on the faces of the Brazilians. Here's Matias. Stripped of the ball by Adamo. He's brought down. Matias comes the other way. Into the middle for Kasdorf. Kasdorf holding it up. The relay pass for Cinero. He turns, cracks the one wide of the goal.
Fabio, just behind the play there, Sartor gave a little hand to Kasdorf, gentlemanly, and saying, sorry, obviously unintentional.
There it is.
See the replay there.
And guys, Frank Major is letting a lot go, but he can't let that one go. That was a blatant foul there, and Brazil is going to try and take advantage here.
Here comes Cinero. Elbow out of his goal. He brings the man down. It's a yellow card. I thought we were going to get ourselves a red. He did come out of the box. I guess he wasn't the last man, as Cinero didn't have a chance on scoring there. And he's brought down, and the Italians will be down a man for 2 minutes.
And an Italian player who's on the field, I believe it's Sherry Lamonaco, will be serving the 2 minutes for Joe Albo here.
You can hear the Italians on the bench here yelling for their teammates to get back, to tie these players up. Del Grosso looking around. Cinero off the shins of Del Grosso. Del Grosso jumping into play. He brings down Cinero. Kasdorf jumping into this one too. Chong with the ball. They work it around the horn here. Sherwinski with a bit of time. Berti doing it a little bit of supervising in the back. Sunero looking to turn. Elbow forced to jump out of his goal. Sprawls on top of that one. He rolls it out for Sarter. Berti with the ball. Tamilo coming for a line change. That one's blocked in front by Chong. The Brazilians coming the other way. Here's Demata. Playing the 1-2. Demata waiting for it. Elbow gets in front of that one. He bowls that out for Berti. Berti with the ball. Drags it across half. He's in no hurry to get this ball into play. Trying to still eat some time off the clock. Plays it back onto the foot of Tony Pesh. Pesh sees an opening. Drags it into the corner. This will just take off more time off the clock. Pesha with it. Cutting into the middle. Gives it up to Sherwinski. A minute 5 remaining in the power play. 3-3 the score. 18 minutes remaining in the second half of action. And it's been all action here in the second half. Sherwinski with the ball. Takes a look at goal. Lays it up for Kazar. The quick shot blocked in front. Demata had a glorious opportunity. Siniero with it. Knocked away by Berti. Chong with the ball. Being jockeyed by Del Grosso. Good job by Del Grosso to strip his man of the ball. Del Grosso stepping over it. Brings it back. Sarto asking for the square ball. Del Grosso looking upfield. Into the middle for Berti. Berti holds it up. Back for Del Grosso. Del Grosso plays it off the boards. Onto the foot of John Berti. Had he brought that down, he had Pesha waiting for it all alone.
30 seconds. 30 seconds to go in this power play for Brazil.
Here comes Siniero the other way. Siniero takes a poke at goal. That one just wide of the mouth. Here's Demata. Back for Kasdorf. He whips that one. Oh, what a glorious opportunity for Siniero. That ball just fell in front of him. Siniero with the ball. Demata. Sherwinski asking for it. Off a body in front.
Oh my
Demata reaches out for that one and it just goes wide of the goal. That should pretty much do it for the power play. Both teams at even strength.
Power play is over, but Brazil having several opportunities. Will have a great opportunity here.
Siniero. Sherwinski mishits that one. Give it a second chance. Trying to step her up. Bang it in! What a great shot by Sherwinski.
Listen, Brazil had the free kick in the dangerous area. That's the danger zone. Getting a rebound is even more dangerous, and they gave up the rebound. Brazil got their second opportunity, and watch it right here as he brings the ball down, goes to his left.
Scored by number 4, Ralph Sherwinski.
Sherwinski finding the post, and Brazil with 2 straight goals again now have their lead they so badly wanted.
Here's Berti, the go-to man. Takes the ball, trying to make something happen here.
John wanted to say something here, or Joe rather.
I'm just speechless. I can't believe this. This is amazing action here. But the Italians giving the Brazilians much too much room there on defending. They have to be right on top of them.
I couldn't agree with you more there, Joe. Sherwinski got the shot away, hit it, but then was given a second chance and made amends on the second one, cracked it right past Albo. He didn't stand a chance.
Just under 16 minutes to go in the game too now, so Italy must bear down now and try to find themselves the lead, or the tie even. They haven't been trailing to this point, so we'll see how they respond to going down by a goal.
They have to stay composed. They seem a little flustered here on the bench. You could hear the players yelling at each other. Aiello with the ball. He's got started to his left. And the drums do play on for the Brazilians. They're excited. Here comes the Monaco stepping over the ball. Gives it up to Kasdorf. Thiessen asking for the lead pass. He finds him here. Thiessen looking to turn, being watched closely by Aiello. Given a chance to turn. Plays that up by Aiello. Sarter coming the other way. Berti with the ball, one man to beat. Here's Berti cutting into the middle. He's brought down by Zeke Fast. Then given up to Sarter. Chip through. Fast gets another head on it. Berti on the volley.
Oh.
That one just wide of the goal. A bad line change here for the Italians. Infantino has to move quickly to get back.
3-on-2.
It's a 3-on-2. Siniero asking for it. Kasdorf trying to break through. Excellent job by Infantino. Now the Italians the other way, 3-on-2. Making a 4-on-1. Here it is. Infantino. Batcher with the shot. Oh, what a missed hit cracker there by Jody Batcher.
You don't miss by that much when you get a great opportunity like that.
Here's Tamilo with the shot. Nice save by Warkentin and a great burst of speed by the Italians. Good job by Salvantino.
Yes.
He was on there for about 30 seconds and already coming for a deserving line change.
You know, guys, I thought this would be a tactical game here. Lots of nice passing, but the pace is amazing.
Pasha with a shot.
Blocked nicely.
The wall does its job.
If you were Italy, you certainly want to keep the fans out of this game. They did that early on, but the Brazilians have their fans behind them now.
Oh, what a chance for Tamilo. Nicely set up by Enzo Adamo. Adamo almost got onto the top of the rebound there, but it was blocked in front.
And I tell you, this Tamilo is playing with heart here. He is in agony. His groin is just, you can see he's grimacing every time he takes a shot, but he's sticking through it.
Aiello plays a square ball in for Tamilo. Back for Aiello. Aiello under pressure. Content to throw it all the way back for Joe Albo. Back onto the foot of Aiello. He feeds it through. Finds Tamilo, and Tamilo giving a chop, and that could do it for him.
I think that's it for Tamilo.
Italy has their power play now that they look for with 13:21 to go. Joe, it'll be at your end. They'll be coming at you.
I'm getting ready. I'm getting the shield up.
I don't know if that's a bad play by the Brazilians. It is a foul, but one man you want to take out of this game is Tamilo, and he was nursing that leg. He's gone down. It's kind of stuff we don't like to see, but hopefully for the Italians, Tamilo could get back into the lineup. What a loss he would be. Started with a shot. That one just misses the goal. Aiello takes a look at goal, drops it onto the foot of Berti. Berti trying to get around Siniero, does so, but can't get around Paulo, and that one's kicked up and out of play.
Italy will play it back in here. 1:40 to go in this power play.
Holy, look at the fans around here. Aiello off a fast. Sarder with the ball. He's got Aiello to his left. Peshin one times that one into the hands of Workington, and he's in no hurry to get this ball back into play. 1:20 remaining in their power play.
Just looking at the faces of some of the fans here, everybody is in it.
Sarder pushes the man off the ball. Berti asking for it. Nicely headed away by Paolo Adamo. Pushed off the ball by Fast. That ball goes out of play.
1:10 now remaining in this Italian power play. Yet to have a great opportunity.
Recap for us if it does end up a try here. Gerald, what were you in store for?
Well, there would be the golden goal. 5-minute overtime. First goal would win it. If no one scores in 5 minutes, it would go to penalty shots.
Sarder with a square ball. Berti with a quick release.
Berti had the yawning cage there. Unfortunately, the timing was a little bit off.
That looked like me on the golf course last Saturday. I shanked a few there.
Did ya?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
First game of the year, though. Don't.
Aiello gets a foot on that one. Sherwinski comes off the bench.
It's better than me, Joe. I never even get to the ball. Usually a lot of divots and nothing else.
Adamo. Berti asking for the lead pass. Here's Adamo trying to break a couple of tackles. Can't get around Paulo. Paulo does so. Then he's brought down. Aiello gets in front of him. And the Brazilians are wanting a yellow card.
They won't get it, but 15 seconds to go in the power play. This should effectively kill it off. So Italy will lose the man advantage here in about 5 seconds. We'll be back to full strength for both sides.
Shot by Siniero.
Boy, Siniero's been a great player in this game.
Oh, yeah.
Electric.
Sarder brings down
like
Siniero, and you can see him gesturing that he was being tugged from the back.
We don't know if we'll see a replay on that one, but
it's getting intense out there, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. With 11 minutes to go, everything's on the line at this point, and Sarder felt that that the first foul should have gone the other way as opposed to the second one, which went against him.
And Joe, we're being told that it is the fourth foul for the Italians. I'm sure you could.
Okay.
Sherwinski with the shot, and that's something we don't have in the youth division, but here it can wreak havoc with you. If you get that fifth foul, you are sent to the box, and you could be down a man, which is very costly. As we've seen, here's Matt with a shot. Joe Albo down and out. He had his man all over him. He couldn't get back on his feet. Zigfast saw the yawning cage and shouts the mouth right there. Joe Albo just upset. Let's get a look at this.
Joe Albo cannot get back up. He's on the ground. He has a player on top of him. He felt that he was being held down. I don't know if in fact that's the case. I think it was a little bit coincidental.
Brazil's fifth goal is second of the
there.
game, scored by number 3, Zigfast.
Nonetheless, that's a huge goal for Brazil. They now have their 2-goal lead, their first 2-goal lead of the game. And heaven knows if Italy takes their fifth foul with 9:50 to go now, time may be very, very difficult for them to try to get back into this game. Clock will be stopped here, injury on the field.
And guys,
gives me a time to have a chicken wing.
Where do you see action like this?
Well,
it's unbelievable. The NHL playoffs have nothing on this, that's for sure.
Nothing. It seems every year the World Cup gets better and better here at Soccer Spectrum.
Amazing.
I know that the playoffs are going on right now. We've been getting phones off the hook. We're being told by the Soccer Spectrum management here that it's been ringing off the hook. people wanting to know when the game started, we can let you know that right after this one, we're going to have Greece Caribbean in our open division, and that's going to be just as excellent as this one's been. What a dandy we're in store for there. Looked like a Mandio Siniero. I don't know if he got a chop to the throat or something, but let's just get a look at the fans here.
I mean, absolutely amazing. And the restaurant, of course, as well. So if you want to come down, the game's being piped into the All-Star Sports Cafe as well.
Guys,
and we can tell you that the wings are terrific, Joe.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah. Sorry, Joe, we're finishing.
Save me some, please. Anyway,
you'll take a look at the replay here as the clock. I don't know. Did he take one in the jaw or the throat? That's what it looks like.
Looks like the throat.
Yeah. He took one in the upper.
But he's all right.
Upper left side there.
He's a tough guy. He'll be back. No question about it.
And Tamilo's back on the pitch for the Italians.
Certainly that time will give the Italians a chance to maybe bear down, take a moment.
Shurinsky with a shot. Big rebound given out by Elbow. Sarter plays it up the line for Berti. Berti trying to get this ball down under control. It falls into the hands of Workington. Workington with the little volley pass up for Sherwinski. LaMonaco trying to get a piece of that one. It's still Sherwinski. It's a 3-on-2. Del Grosso has to move quickly to cut that play off. Jong jumping into the play. They're wanting the handball against the advantage that was going to be given. And it never came, so the foul does go in favor of the Italians.
Boy, in that part of the field, I don't know if there's ever really an advantage unless the ball's quickly going the other way, because with the 5-foul rule,
that's right.
You want the power play.
That's right. Good point. Del Grosso plays it off the board. Nobody's sitting in front of the goal there. Albo comes out of his net, brings it down, gets it under control for Sarter. John Berti asking for it in the box. He's being swarmed by a couple of Brazilian defenders. Berti gets away from his tackle, given a chance to turn. That's the last thing you want to do. Plays it off the boards. Good chance for both LaMonaco and Tamila. They're just going to get on top of that. Demata looking to switch this ball up. Does so. Great run being made here by Chong. Chong trying to get around Del Grosso. And Del Grosso will say, if you can't beat him, I'm going to beat you. And that's what he does there. Gives Chong a couple of shots from behind. A shot! Blocked in front, through the legs. Kasdorf couldn't get it past Elbow. He comes up with a huge save.
A point of interest here. Each time Brazil has had to kill off a penalty in this game, they've come back and scored a couple goals. They've done that again here in the second half. They did that in the first half when they were down 2-0. So it seems like Brazil take advantage of those opportunities when they kill off penalties, and they gain some momentum from it.
3-on-2, Demata collects, Demata turns. Big two-pad stack by Joe Albo. The ball stays in play. Demata with the ball, throws it across for Kasdorf. Albo throws up the gloves, bowls it out for Tamilo. Tamilo's got some room to work with. Plays it onto the foot of Berti.
Just under 8 minutes to go in this game.
Adamo with the ball, trying to spin around Matias. He's giving a little tug from behind. Still Adamo with the ball. Now he's being doubled down. Breaks a few tackles, squeezes it across. Sherwinski gets a toe on it.
Nobody in the box there, though, for Italy.
The Brazilians still leading by 2, 5-3. The score in favor of the Brazilians. 7:26 remaining in the second half of action. Berti looks to turn. Goes off an Italian player and out of play.
It looks like Brazil's strategy is to lay back in their side of center and wait for the Italians. They're perfectly happy to do that with the 2-goal lead.
Sherwinski gets back for that one. Flicks it up the boards. It went out of play, but the play continues. Maybe it didn't. Frank Major had a better eye than I did up there. Demata with the ball. He's got Sherwinski with him. The Brazilians making a line change. Sarter anticipates, jumps into the play. Sarter the lead pass for Berti. He turns.
Great play. Unfortunately, Berti ran out of some room.
Just couldn't collect on that turn there. Demata collects, puts it into the middle for Kasdorf. Onto the foot of Paulo. Paulo with a shot off a body. Fanned in front by Kasdorf. And now the Brazilians in no hurry to get this ball back into the Italian zone. They just content to knock it around in the middle of the park. Trying to take on Del Grosso, trying to entice a foul, and it counts. And I think that's the 5th foul.
Not a great time. 6:21 to go, eh, Joe?
If foul for Italy here, this could be costly as they're going to have to kill off 2 minutes. And guys, it's not over yet. Following this one, open defending champions Greece to meet Caribbean. I can't wait.
It's going to be exciting. The night just keeps building and building.
And what kind of food do Brazilians eat, by the way? Because I got to get invited to the post-game party.
That's right, regardless of what happens.
I'm jumping ahead, though. I don't want to jinx the Italians here.
6:20 to go.
They've got some good eats
to go in the power play, you guys. Back to the game. Brazil will try to put this one away with the power play with just over 6 minutes to go in the game.
Here's Paulo with it. Paulo taking a look at goal, steps over the ball, has a shot on goal. Albo has to move quickly, and Pesce just content to kick that one up and out of play. And time is of the essence, 5:50 remaining in the second half of action.
Fabio, we were joking around before this game that you said that Italy will probably serve the 5-minute or the 5-man penalty.
Yes.
And they did, in fact. So that's where it goes to show you how important it can be, because in a game like this so tight.
And one more goal could ice it for the Brazilians. They couldn't tag it there. It went off the dinger.
The post was there for Italy. Nonetheless, terrible time for the 2-minute penalty.
Here's Paulo with it. Adamo brings him down from behind.
He'll argue the call, but I think there was, with no question, if we have a replay there, we'll see he did tangle up the legs of the Brazilian.
And the Brazilians looking for a yellow card. They want a 2-man advantage here.
There'll be a free kick here.
Sherwinski, goal!
And you'll see Albo coming out of his net, talking to his team, saying, "Where was the wall?"
What happened to that wall is right, Gerald. You can see the fans up here celebrating
on Corden Avenue.
Celebration.
On Corden Avenue, that will be the question asked for the next year. Where was the wall? Because it was nowhere to be found.
The wall completely crumbled. It got
Brazil
through.
6 goals scored by number 4, Ralph Shurinski.
Penalty's now over. That wasn't even a wailing wall. It was a non-existent wall.
The Berlin Wall came down and the Italian Wall came down.
Well, the Italian wall wasn't even built in that case. 6-3 the score, Brazil. They now have a 3-goal lead. 4 minutes to go. And you have the sense within the crowd here, and you have the sense on the field that Brazil sees themselves as the 2000 World Cup champions here at Spectrum.
Here's Berti. He wants a last call at that one. Berti bumped from behind. The play continues. Rolls into the corner for Pesce. Cinero now being doubled down. Trying to break the tackle. Paulo with the ball. And he just dumps it to distance. They're trying to eat a little bit more time off the clock. Elbow out of his goal. You can see, just smell the sense of urgency here. The guys are looking at the boards, looking at the clock. And they want to get this ball quickly in play. That ball rolls into the corner. They're being yelled at from the fans here and by their own teammates.
To this point, 3 unanswered goals by Brazil here in the, or rather 4 unanswered goals by Brazil.
Quick shot, rebound in front.
In the second half of this game. And Italy unable to answer those markers. And with 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go, the pressure is on Italy to make something happen very, very quickly.
Here's Sherwinski with it. Forced all the way back, rolls it onto the foot of Workington. He kicks that ball up and out of plays. The Italians have to move quickly. Aiello with the ball, the square pass for Sarter. He wants to set it up on his left. Here's Sarter, fixes his man out. Lays it up for Aiello. Aiello's got room, there's a shot. An easy channel. And a good looks on that one by Workington. Sarter. Aiello. Tamilo asking for it. Sarter jumping into the play. Sarter onto the near side for Berti. Berti with the ball, playing it onto the foot of Tamilo. Tamilo waiting for a bit of support, trying to take matters into his own hand. Here's Sarter. Back for Aiello. And the Brazilians playing zone defense. Off the foot, sent the distance. Albo brings it down. Down 3 goals, 2:10 remaining. They've got their work cut out for them. Here comes Sarter, he brings it across half, onto the foot of Berti. Berti looking for a bit of support, finds out into Milo. Those two play the 1-2. There's a quick shot off a body in front. Berti with another shot. Sherwinski gets the big goal and playing sound defensively. They get the foul. Joe, that's right in front of you there. What do you have to say?
I just don't envy the person who's got to pick the Thunderbird players of the game here. It's going to be a tough choice. But Italy trying their heart out. I think fitness is a little waning here on the Italian side, and the Brazilians are just sitting back waiting for their chance to clear the ball, as you see right there.
Well, 1:30 to go in this game, and Frank Major watching the teams, trying to make sure this thing stays nice and clean to the end. It looks like it will. Don't forget, after this one, we have some of the award ceremony and the awarding of the trophy, and then finally the main event. The men's open tonight, the 2000 Open defending champions Greece will be back in the final as they will take on the Caribbean team, who would have to be the favorite, although tonight they're undefeated in the tournament. So huge. That's coming up very, very shortly as well, probably in about 10 minutes time. So stay tuned for that.
25 minutes probably.
Oh, give it 10, 15. We're excited. We want it on. Bring it on. Bring it on.
You can see that they want to jump on the field pretty soon here too.
50 seconds to go in this one. Congratulations to all the teams that participated in this seniors tournament.
The pace in this one's got me tired, I tell you. It's and I'm just sitting on my butt here.
You need some wings.
Yeah, I do. Bottom line. But
congratulations goes out to Italy as well. They had themselves a great tournament.
John Berti, I believe, is going to go home a winner regardless of what happens here. I think he's going to be awarded with our golden boot of the tournament. Aiello stepping over the boards, and we made mention to them before, but the fans, you got to tip your hat to them. You see them with their drums. Excellent job by them, and we love their support.
Another interesting stat, the team that has scored first in both games tonight have lost. So if that's an omen, Caribbean and Greece, watch out in game number 3, because it's a bad omen. Normally the team that scores first in sports is the team that gets the victory.
And there we get the horn, and there we get pandemonium, jubilation in the stands here. The Brazilians are going nuts here. The flags are waving and the drums are playing.
Team Brazil dancing on the field. They are your 2000 senior men's champions here, World Cup 2000.
Congratulations, Brazil.
Look at them, the fans going crazy, the players on the field. Let the celebrations begin. Fantastic. 6-3 the final score here, Brazil. Great second half by them. And we're here on Shaw TV. So once again, the final score, Brazil 6, Italy 3. We'll be back in just a couple minutes for the awards ceremony. Let the celebrations continue here at Soccer Spectrum.
Indoor soccer being brought to you by Soccer Spectrum Sport, with 2 stores to serve you: South Store, 1380 Waverly Street, and our North Store, 725 Kingsbury Avenue, inside the Garden City Community Center, your complete soccer and sports store. And also All-Star Sports Cafe with fine cuisine, takeout and delivery, 1380 Waverly Street, 284 Star, that's 284-7827.
Crime Stoppers. Manitoba Crime Stoppers is a community-based program which unites the general public, the media, and the police in an effort to solve crimes which have been committed. Since inception in 1985, Manitoba Crime Stoppers has paid out over $84,000 in awards and recovered over $11 million in stolen property and illicit drugs. If you have information on any unsolved crime occurring in rural Manitoba, you may be eligible for a cash award of up to $2,000. Simply pick up the phone and dial our toll-free 1-800-782-8477 number. Operators are presently standing by to take calls from you. You need not fear reprisal or having to go to court. All awards are paid in cash in a manner which avoids your identification.
We're back here, and Vinny Sartor was the honorable mention player from Italy. As
Vinny Sartor.
Vinny Sartor, that's right, for Italy, and who was Cinero? Cinero got the Thunderbird Player of the Game for Brazil. Let's give it to Joe right now.
Or to Team Italy, sorry. And now we'd like to present the trophy and T-shirts to our champions. A big round of applause for them on a great tournament. Team Brazil.
Disappointment in the face of the Italians, but they can't be. They played really well. Unfortunately, Brazilian was a better team on this night.
Yes, Brazil really fought back. They were down 2-0 in this game, 3-2 at the half on a controversial goal, and they did not let it affect them in the second half. In fact, if it affected them in any way, it was a positive way.
And of course, And of course, Brazil gets a check for $1,000 as champions of our tournament. Now for the individual awards. First, we have our Golden Boot Award for top goal scorer, and that one is awarded to Italy's John Berti.
Congratulations to John Berti, Golden Boot Award winner.
That guy still got it. And how many balls do you think he owns?
Now I'll present the award for most valuable goalkeeper of the tournament, and that one will go to Brazil's #1, Geraldo Workington.
Hands down, Geraldo Workington had a tough battle throughout the tournament. Took a couple of shots a little early on, got up big, and he's did his team proud.
The award for most valuable player of the tournament. This person had a great tournament, very good games, and he had a great game tonight as well, and well deserving of this award. From Brazil, number 16, Amandio Scenario.
Congratulations to him. What a fabulous final.
You can't say enough about Amandio Scenario, deserving of the MVP.
Thanks very much, and our open final will begin in about 15 minutes. Thank you.
So we're gonna go to a break now, Fabio. When we come back a little bit later, we'll set up the final game. Lots to set up. It's going to be a great final coming up. So come on back with us. It's going to just get even better this evening. Greece will be taking on the Caribbean in game number 3. So we'll be back in just a moment. Congratulations to Team Brazil, our senior men's champions here, World Cup 2000. We'll be back.